Hey, any updates on Robbie Lawler? There's been rumors about him having a rematch with Nick Diaz. Is that true? Or
yeah,
is that
no,
just
I
rumors?
offered Nick Diaz the Lawler fight, and he turned it down. Lawler accepted the fight. Lawler accepted the fight, and Nick turned it down. So I'm looking for something else for Lawler right now.
Why do you think he turned it down?
I don't know. They were terrorizing me, saying they wanted to fight. We want to fight. So they wanted to announce it that night at the Sacramento card because he was there. It was the right crowd that's close to his hometown. They wanted to announce it. I got Robbie Lawler to accept the fight. I called them, and they turned it down. And they've been radio silent on me ever since. I just reached out to them and said, what do you guys think about a fight with Damian Maia? And I haven't heard back from them yet.
Yeah, that's the response that most people are going to give you with Damian Maia. That's not a pleasant fight for anybody. Hey, Struve was supposed to fight.
Well, if Nick doesn't take it, I'll give it to Masvidal.
Ooh, oh, shoot, that'd be interesting.
That's a great fight.
Oh, got my money.
Struve was supposed to fight Junior at UFC Fight Night in Halifax, but he had to pull out, obviously. So are you trying to line up a replacement for him, or does he get the next shot at Stipe?
Sorry, I got a text. What did you say?
Oh, God.
That's great.
I literally thought that was the silence of like, oh, Jim, that was a dumb question.
No, I just got a text. Say that again?
I was
Sorry.
saying Struve was scheduled to fight.
Struve.
Struve was supposed to fight Dos Santos, and he has to pull out. So do you have somebody lined up for him, or does he possibly get the next shot at Stipe?
Yeah, the whole Junior thing has been crazy. I'm working on something for Junior right now. I don't know who he's going to fight or what's going to go on, but I should have an answer for that today.
Okay, good. I just got a text too. It's funny. It says that was great last night. You still owe me $200. All right, I think our texts are a lot. I think the texts that we're getting are a lot different. So, dude, how psyched are you? Are you going out to? It's funny. You've been referencing the Super Bowl lately. Are you going out there? Obviously, when?
I literally have my Patriots gear on right now. I'm wearing it all week, man, right up to the Super Bowl. I'm going out Thursday night. There's a great Mexican restaurant that I love called Guadalajara. I'm going to go eat there on Thursday night when I get in town. Then on Friday, I bought a bull, right? Did I tell you guys that?
No.
What?
Yeah. So, Matt, remember when we did the bull riding and looking for a fight?
Of course.
I bought a bull. I bought a bull from that guy. What? And it's a baby. So he's working his way up and basically learning how to buck and to do everything. There's a process with these bulls, and he's actually he's doing a competition at 9:30 in the morning on Friday. So Friday I'm going to go watch my bull do his thing, and then I'm doing Radio Row, then the weigh-ins. Then Saturday's the fight, and then I'm going to the Super Bowl to watch Tom Brady and the Patriots kick some ass and win another championship. Going to be a great weekend for me.
So you have a phenomenal weekend lined up.
Yes, sir.
Have you met your bull yet, or that you just bought him and you haven't met him?
This will be the first time that I actually see him.
So do they have, I know that they're mammals, this is a dumb question, but they don't seem like they're particularly loyal to anybody. Like, does a bull act like a horse where it knows you or no?
No, they're not very friendly. Matt and I learned that firsthand when we went to see them. They are the scariest fucking animal on earth. They look like they want to kill you. And but it was fun. It was a really cool experience to do that, and I'm excited.
Oh, I have a question. Why the fuck did you buy a bull?
Yeah, that is a great follow-up question, Matt.
I just want to. No, I'm sorry. No, Dana.
No,
what's going on?
No, so it's. I got into it, man. I got into it, and I love it. It's super fun, man. I want to get behind this thing. I want to follow it, and. I'm really into it. And ever since we did it that day, I've been into it. I kept talking to the gentleman who set it up for us out there, and his son JJ is a huge fan of the UFC, so they were hitting me all the time. We were going back and forth, and I said, "Fuck it, man! I'm going to buy a bull. I'm going to get into this."
Are you going to pet it?
No, probably not. I don't know.
By the way, that's not the question.
I got to see what the situation is when I get there. I'll tell you what. This weekend was the first time that you know how you go live on Instagram. So I did it ringside for the fight that night. It was cool. It was fun. So maybe I'll go live again when I go to visit my bull.
You could do that on Instagram. I know Facebook has a live app. I didn't know Instagram did.
Oh, yeah, you can go live on Instagram, and it notifies everybody, when you go live, and people can come in and watch what you're doing live.
Oh, maybe I'll do that. I didn't know that. And by the way, let's acknowledge that my question was something a 48-year-old man should not be asking another man. Are you going to pet it? That was
You gonna pet your bull? Are you gonna pet your bull,
That was
Dana?
an asshole 9-year-old child question that I asked a grown-up.
Are you gonna pet it?
I'm gonna send you guys a picture of my bull right now. He's fucking beautiful. He's
I would
so
like,
cool,
yeah, I
man.
would like. How big is it at that age as a baby?
He's a baby, but he's huge.
He's big.
huge, but he's not as big. When he's fully grown, they're monsters. Like the bulls that we rode and saw at this ranch.
And I'll tell you, Dana, maybe it's the only time I think I screamed like a lady. I was like, ah! When Dana almost got trampled, Jimmy. I don't know if you ever saw that episode, but Dana, did you get crap from your family or anybody that you jumped on that bull? Did you or no?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, me too.
Totally.
Me too, buddy.
Yeah, because there's stuff. I got this stuff like I won't even go down a fucking slide. When we go to like Atlantis and stuff like that. I'm like, last thing I want to do is have to fly around with my back fucked up and stuff like that. So my kids are like, you won't go on the slide in Atlantis, but you're riding a bull.
Yeah, I know. I definitely caught some shit for that too.
But I blame Matt Serra, and I said, first of all, that was not what we were expecting to walk into. But what are we going to do? Go there, waste everybody's time, and look like
no.
punks?
No, we had the boots on and everything. We had to get on there.
I wouldn't have.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have.
Oh, so you know what? He hit me up today, too, because he was telling me about this competition. And he said, you guys started a trend. A bunch of NFL guys are coming in this weekend to ride bulls.
Look at that.
So ever since that show came out, we did that. He says people have been hitting up asking if they could. We were the first people to ever show up that weren't actual PBR riders coming to train to ever do it. He was like, this is fucking stupid. I've never even heard of anything like this. Now he's saying that everybody's doing it.
How bad are you going to feel if Tom Brady tries it and hurts his shoulder and can't play?
Oh, fuck. Tom Brady ain't doing it.
That's like with Sage Northcutt. He wasn't letting them anywhere near those bulls. He's like, hey, listen, this guy's retired and chubby. Don't worry. I'm expendable at this point. Oh, that's great.
Hey, Dana, what do you think about Sage moving back? He's moving back down. What do you think about that?
Matt can do the podcast in a wheelchair.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of Sage?
Yeah. Listen, Sage is a very young guy. He's a young kid that we brought in, and he's super talented, super athletic. When this kid starts catching his stride and starts getting a lot more well-rounded with his ground game, he's going to be a force, man. The thing is, the kid has the heart and the desire to stay in the sport. After a couple of losses, and he's got to work on a few holes in his game, and he has the right attitude. Nicest kid in the world. Yep. Absolute stud. I think good things are going to happen for this kid in the future.
All right, awesome. And of course, Khabib and Tony Ferguson do not seem. It doesn't seem to be like a fun rivalry. It seems that they genuinely don't like each other.
I can't wait for that fight.
You know what I love about it? Two absolute animals.
Yes.
Who want the same thing. They both want the same thing, and both guys are in their way. You know what I mean? I love these kind of fights, man. Two super talented, tough, nasty, mean dudes that are going to go in there and go after it to try to get a shot at that title. I love it. That's what this sport's all about.
When is that fight?
Yeah, when is that?
It's March 4th, right?
Oh, awesome.
March 4th.
That fight I want. And also, by the way, great news, Cormier and Rumble Johnson 2 has been announced. They are fighting at 210, and that is April 8th from Buffalo, which is just great, great news. So I guess Cormier is all healed and ready to fight.
Right, and then John Jones is supposed to return around July, so the timing is perfect.
It's exciting.
Oh, he is? Okay, yeah, I figured it would be about a year. Have you talked to him? How is he feeling?
I haven't talked to him. I have not talked to John Jones since the whole incident.
Okay, well, hopefully, I'm sure he's training. And there's no idea who his opponent might be. I know you guys haven't probably thought that far in advance.
Well, depending on where John's head is and where he thinks he is, I mean, I would assume he would come right back and try to get his title back.
Yeah, I guess so. First fight back, though, you might want to take a nice light one. All right. That's me, though.
The problem with this sport, there is no light one.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean? If you're going to go in there and give it, at least go in and try to get your belt back. It's like everybody was saying, Ronda should have had a tune-up. There are no tune-up fights. Yeah. When you break into the top 5 in the world, everybody's nasty. Everybody's nasty. And what you don't want to lose to is somebody down, 8, 9, 10. Knocks you right out of the top 10, and, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, and Cowboy just hurt himself with Masvidal because what were they ranked before they fought? Like he was ranked
like 8 or 9.
Right, and Masvidal was what, like 16 or something like that?
No, I'm saying, Masvidal. I think wasn't Masvidal in the top 10?
He was 12.
guys know?
Sorry,
He
he was
was
12,
12.
and Cerrone was
Masvidal
5.
was 12.
Yeah, and
5
Cowboy was
12.
5, yeah.
See what I'm saying? I think the rankings come out today or tomorrow, and that's going to hurt Cowboy.
Man, it's gonna help Jorge though. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely. All right.